Gamescom just happened, and there is a lot of new stuff on the horizon, boys. Let's see what's good and what's slop. Let's go.
Laia Comedia, if I'm pronouncing that right. I apologize to my Italian friends, but this is
Doesn't that just mean the Divine Comedy?
a Dante's Inferno Souls-like, straight up. Like, it's based on Dante's Divine Comedy, and it says it's gameplay, but this trailer to me looked very, very staged. That's all speculation, of course, but what we do know is that it is...
Yeah, this is fake. This is The Witcher for a demo levels of fake. This is not real in the slightest. So this is already a giant red flag.
Presumably a Souls-like game set in the world of the...
Oh, also, boys, leave down in the comments how many of these 20 big new reveals are gonna be Souls-like games. My guess is 5, because I haven't seen this. I have no idea what's in here, but my guess is there's gonna be like 5 Souls-like games.
Famous poem. Judging from the look at gameplay, but also the studio behind it, Giaima Games, if I'm pronouncing that right. They are an Italian studio who last year put out Enotria, Last Song, which was a Souls-like game with some cool twists. It wasn't perfect, but now they're taking on the Divine Comedies. Maybe if this does well, one day we'll get another Dante's Inferno from EA. But for now, we have this. Next, over at number 19, we have Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. This is a new, full-fledged Lego Batman game set in a big, open-world
Didn't the last couple of Lego games completely flop?
Gotham City, with all different Batmobiles to drive around in, enemies to
Lego Horizon Zero Dawn was a disaster.
fight, and the game is actually centered around just honoring the entire legacy of Batman. So not just movies, but also comic books. There's a lot here, a lot of different representations of famous Batman moments and characters that you might recognize. They promise deep cuts as well. And from a gameplay perspective, it kind of just looks like a Batman Arkham game, but you're Lego Batman. And you know what?
Yeah, it does look like this. Well, I don't know. How many people actually like the Lego games? Some of them are successes, but some of them are absolute disasters.
I am 100% okay with that. That's all we know right now, but it is slated to release sometime in 2026. Next, over at number 18, we have Cinder City. This is the next big multiplayer live service game from NCSoft. This has big sci-fi warfare, humanoid and robotic characters with abilities, grappling hooks. You're
Okay, I mean, the concept's at least interesting.
also hopping into vehicles like tanks, helicopters, and motorcycles.
And this is actual real gameplay, because it's scuffed. This thing explodes, right?
It's all wrapped in a nice package of...
Oh no, you could see it previously. This looks scuffed, but at least it looks interesting.
shiny, over-the-top graphics. This to me kind of just looks like another free-to-play live service thing I might forget, but who knows? I tend not to really...
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, this is gonna be interesting, to say the least. This is gonna be a 50-50. Some people are gonna like it, some people are gonna hate it.
really like these games, but some of them, even if they look generic, they do end up finding an audience. Next, at number 17, we got a new trailer for Silent Hill F, featuring the English voice actors, so you can get a little bit of a feel for how that's going to go down. We got a new sequence in a new setting, highlighting what seems to be a mysterious new enemy. We also got little glimpses of combat, some of the gross enemy types, and yeah, it's more Silent Hill F. Still not sure what to make of this one, because it feels like a very different Silent Hill.
Silent Hill is Silent Hill. You either love it or you kind of don't love it. That's how it is. I'm personally not a Silent Hill fan. I'm not actually a fan of any of these horror-esque type games to begin, because I'm an absolute coward when it comes to them.
Next, over number 16, we have Project Spectrum. This is a PvPvE first-person shooter from the Delta Force people. This is more of like a psychological horror survival thing mixed with a first-person shooter multiplayer game, and I think that's a good idea. This trailer is actually pretty cool. As a concept, it seems fun to go in as a soldier in a haunted house, shooting bad guys, but then also dealing with some elemental force, and then with one character being able to control...
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Games like this, conceptually they're nice, but I'm pretty sure there have been multiple games that attempt something like this, and they have all failed. Because it's just not that really interesting, honestly, when it comes to gameplay. It can be fun for the first, like, time, or multiple times, maybe even 3 times you enjoy it, but then it kind of gets stale. I feel that this is the big problem with all of the games like this.
Control that force. I don't know. That's good asymmetric.
Well, maybe this actually changed everything. I don't know. It's hard to say, but this seems a little bit too niche and too generic to succeed. Maybe it's going to be still a good game.
Multiplayer fun. But like I said, it's from the Delta Force people, so it's definitely going to have some free-to-play trappings. We don't know for sure, but Project Spectrum is coming soon. Next, over at number 15, we got a look at the big, over-the-top cinematic trailer for World of Warcraft.
Oh god, I talked about this. Man, Liadrin with her absolute man jaw. Oh man. Pressing buttons in retail is fun. Gearing is fun. Raids are fun. The story is just sad. The story is just absolute woe garbage. DEI slop to the max.
Warcraft Midnight. This is the 11th expansion, and I don't know, there's something just about a good old-fashioned like Blizzard cinematic. They do them really, really well. They go.
No, everyone hated this cinematic. I'm pretty sure this is their most hated cinematic. Even it tops even Shadowlands.
So hard. The production values are absolutely over the top, and
Yes.
we're getting this one here, and we know that World of Warcraft Midnight, the expansion and everything else going on with this is coming in 2026.
By the way, you know what's my favorite part about the lore in game? What was the point of the war within? What was the point? Nothing in the war within mattered. Now Midnight's happening and nothing in Midnight's. How? This is supposed to be an act, and final part, okay? But nothing in Midnight mattered. Not Midnight, but the war within mattered. There's no conclusion to anything. There's no point to anything that you do.
And next at number 14, check out Heat. This is apparently an update, kind of a spin-off for World of Tanks. This is free-to-play PvP. It's a vehicle shooter that just looks a lot more fast-paced, brighter.
Free-to-play World of Tanks anything? Expect this to cost $3,000. If you don't know World of Tanks, it's literally designed to take your money away.
Crazier than your normal world.
People like World of Tanks. It's fun, but if you want to play really this game, you're probably gonna have to spend a lot of money. It is not free to play.
Of Tanks fair, and I think it's worth pointing out just because it looked different. And honestly, World of Tanks has been trying different things. Of course, Wargaming.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it looks kind of cool, but again, this is gonna cost you a lot to play.
Has a lot of things going on, but I don't know. Heat just looked a little bit different to us. Along with that, they also announced that World of Tanks 2.0 is coming soon. So there's a lot if you like these types of games.
Oh wait, so what? This is Battlefield, but with tanks? Kind of. I think that's cool. Don't get me wrong. This looks cool, but this is gonna be as pay to win it gets, boys.
Also, if you like these types of games, or really any games at all, consider subscribing. We've been looking at the data recently, and apparently more of you guys watch and you don't click subscribe. Thank you if you have subscribed.
Subscribe, like the video, my video, because I try way harder than anyone else in the world, and you know that's factually correct.
But if you're new, definitely consider doing that. Anyway, let's keep going. Next, over at number 13, we got a new trailer for Animusha Way of the Sword. This showed a bit more gameplay, new cutscenes, and some really nasty, creepy enemies. This is what I look for in Animusha games. I was hoping to
Souls-like, by the way.
See some of these creepy weirdos, and thankfully, we're getting them.
Well, not really, but you get the point. This is as Souls-like as it gets.
Hoping to see a little more gameplay from this one, but still just getting new glimpses at this game.
Okay.
I'm hoping.
I mean, this looks cool. This is the first real winner here, okay? There are things that look kind of fun, kind of interesting. Silent Hill is good. World of Tanks could be nice. And whatnot, but this looks like the first blatant winner.
Good one. I say that as an old school Animusha fan. Still no release date for this one, but hopefully we get one soon. Next at number 12, we have Death by Scrolling. This is a significant game because it's from Ron Gilbert, one of the people behind the Monkey Island games. A legendary developer now is taking on something pretty different, pretty quirky. This is an RPG roguelite with a scrolling element. It's a top-down kind of RPG where the screen is endlessly scrolling upward, pushing you forward, always.
Okay, listen, I love roguelikes. I have spent already hundreds of hours in Vampire Survival, Soulstone Survivors, Deck Must Die, and other things. I love roguelikes of this way, but I hate pixel art. Dead Must Die is the only exception for pixel art roguelikes that I will ever accept.
Is moving. It's got all the RPG elements you'd expect, but in this really cool, quirky package. I like the title, I like the premise, the gameplay looks fun. It's got a Steam store page listing now, but no release date yet. Next at number 11, Cult of the Lamb.
If someone tells me that this is the best game ever, and literally everyone calls this the best game ever, I will still never buy it.
Next at number 11, Cult of the Lamb is back with a, apparently, in their words, huge new expansion. This is called Woolhaven. This looks absolutely over the top. A ton of new stuff, new cultists, a mount. It looks like new combat options, new dungeon. And honestly, this is really cool because Cult of the Lamb is incredibly awesome. I still think it's underrated to this day. Not enough people really talked about it, but it was incredibly addictive. It's kind of like a mix between a dungeon crawler and a murderous Animal Crossing. I think it's great that it's getting new content. I'd love a reason to go back to this game, and apparently Woolhaven, the expansion, is coming 2026. Next at number 10, we have a new CRPG from the Disco Elysium people. Check out this, it's called Zero Parades. Don't know too much about it yet, but it looks like they are sticking with what they do best. Text-heavy, contemplative, thoughtful writing, a really cool art style that kind of blends hand-drawn and watercolor and other mixed mediums, and probably some complex
I have no idea what to expect.
Themes. All I can say is I think Zero Parades, like as a title, just sounds cool.
Okay, so it's a top-down something, it looks like. I have not played this. I mean, this just reminds me of that level in Commandos 1, you know, where you need to save the guy who's gonna get a firing line upon in the zoo. This is what this reminds me of, that's it.
Just sounds cool. No release date for this one yet, but we're looking forward to seeing what they're cooking. Next, over at number 9, another expansion, a significant one. The next big story.
Kingdom Come Deliverance! Boycott this absolute slop. This is propaganda. Kingdom Come Deliverance by Vavra is slop. It is absolute propaganda. If you did not play this game until the end, you're probably thinking I'm insane. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 deserves to be set ablaze and fall, and Vavra deserves to be poor. That's what we're... This is blatant propaganda. If you have... Go watch the end. Go watch the summary what happens at the end if you don't know. This is pure garbage of Vogue. Well, it's not even Vogue, it's just propaganda. Now, Kingdom Come Deliverance does not deserve any praises. It is pure bait slop.
Expansion for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. This is the second one, and this is Legacy of the Forge, where Henry essentially gets a blacksmith shop that was burnt to the ground. So it's up to you to kind of build it from the ground up, become a blacksmith, sell your wares, and apparently there's story elements to it too, and that's great. I haven't gotten around to playing the first story expansion, heard good things about it though, and like I said,
should have been a banker.
This is the second one. Just a really good excuse to stay in a great game world. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 as a game on the whole is incredible. So the more the merrier here. Apparently this is releasing September 9th. Next, over at number 8, we have some release date updates for games that were already announced, things we already knew about.
Oh god, the Outer Worlds! I haven't watched the trailer, but this is the companion trailer, and it is DEI heaven, boys. Again, I'm expecting the worst things out of out of the Outer Worlds 2. No questions asked. It is gonna be a disaster.
So I figured I'd cram them all into one point. Outer Worlds 2 is now releasing October 29th. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2.
We talked about Bloodlines, by the way, yesterday. Bloodlines 2, if you don't want roleplay, but you want a power fantasy as a vampire, this kinda is good. But this is yar har har, boys. This is, do not buy. This is a blatant get it for free situation.
Is releasing October 21st. That Deadpool VR game is releasing November 18th. The follow-up to the indie darling, Moonlighter 2. This is releasing in early access October 23rd.
No idea what this is.
We also got a look at Call of Duty Black Ops campaign.
Oh god, I should talk about this, but I'm not planning to do it today. Dude, Call of Duty Black Ops 7 is so bad, it's currently increasing Battlefield 6 sales. It's that bad.
And a zombie reveal, possibly with this cool top-down mode.
People absolutely hate this.
But we know Black Ops 7 is now releasing.
But listen, here's my prediction, by the way. When Battlefield 6 comes out, and people have fun with it for a week, the perception on that game is going to change to absolute garbage. And they're going to start implementing... But, you know, Black Ops Call of Duty has made Nicki Minaj skins. Well, congratulations. Battlefield 6 is going to have 10 Nicki Minaj skins. That's what I'm expecting to happen in Battlefield 6. It's going to be really, really bad.
November 14th. Also, the Indiana Jones and the Order of Giants DLC got a new gameplay.
Like, why is this even shown? This game has not even probably sold 200k copies. It probably is it close? How much? Let me check. Because maybe I'm forgetting something. It's either 20k copies or 200k copies. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle Steam DB. There we go. Let's see. Oh yeah, this thing hasn't probably even sold. This thing 100% has not even sold 200k copies. Its peak was 12k on Steam. Nah, this thing has not sold anywhere near even 200k copies. Why the hell are they releasing a expansion for this? Well, Slop, I don't know.
A trailer and a release date. It's going to release September 4th. Also, they teased a Switch 2 version of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle for 2026. And last but certainly not least, Hollow Knight Silksong.
Ooh.
No release date yet, but they just doubled down and reiterated that it's coming in 2025 for
It's a ball, man.
More news.
But no, people are gonna probably love this.
The developers soon, and hopefully that's an actual damn release date. Next, over at number 7, we got something new for Warhammer 40k. It's a new Dawn of War. Dawn of War 4. I think there is a lot of potential here to kind of fix...
Wait. They're talking about Warhammer. Dawn of War 4 doesn't mean anything. Is it top-down? Is it a shooter? Is it... What is this?
Some of the issues with Dawn of War 3 that some fans had. That's been sitting at around...
Okay, it's this one, the RTS. Okay. The last time they released a Warhammer RTS, it was a cool concept, but it flopped. It really flopped, if I remember correctly. But I mean, Warhammer games are actually like really, really good on average. That's pretty much the only thing that keeps Game Workshop afloat, honestly. The fact that they're licensing Warhammer games to different studios and it's making money. The moment Games Workshop starts making and doing Warhammer games themselves, it's gonna be a disaster, though. Because Games Workshop is, like, criminally fucking woke. But yeah, this kind of looks cool, I guess. You need to play it to see, because these types of Warhammer games are all about how it actually feels playing it. You cannot tell from any gameplay, screenshots, or whatever, is it actually good or bad, honestly. That's the crazy part about these games.
Mixed on Steam for quite some time now. Dawn of War 4 could be the next big thing. And I think people, despite 3, however which way you feel about it, I think people are hungry for a new one of these. And thankfully, it is releasing sometime in 2026. Next, down at number 6, we got a new trailer for...
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it looks good, but you don't know until you play.
Ghost of Yote, showing more of what you
Oh,
expect.
God.
A game that looks a lot like Ghost of...
I heard about this. I already saw people talking about this on Twitter. They fucking showed a DLC already for this game. The game's not even out, and they're showing a stupid Voke-ass DLC. Ghost of Yote is gonna be a disaster. There's memes currently going around. The audience's reaction with it's Ghost of Yote. They show the Ghost of Yote garbage, and the audience is like, That's it. That's it. Golf fucking clap right there. It's stupid. Like, Ghost of Yote is... I can't wait, honestly. I want to make fun of Ghost of Yote so fucking hard.
Of Tsushima, but in a new setting with a couple of new weapons.
And it's really Vogue.
Tale. But we already knew about this game. That's not the news. The cool news is they announced at the end of this trailer presentation that Legends mode is coming to this game. Ghost of Tsushima Legends was a really underrated multiplayer mode that definitely found its footing. People really loved it. So I think the fact that the sequel is getting that is absolutely great, because we didn't know one way or the other. But Legends mode is confirmed, and apparently it's coming a bit late.
I want this so badly. I want to make fun of it. I'm gonna make fun of this game so hard when it comes out.
Later after this game releases.
Oh boys, we're gonna literally have the 1 week pre-release hype, day 1 Steam numbers making fun of it, day 2 Steam numbers making fun of it, day 3 Steam numbers making fun of it. I will absolutely destroy this slop
in 2026. Now at number 5, check this out. This is Road Kings. Unfortunately, all we got is a cinematic trailer, but we can look into the rest and kind of get what's going on.
If only Indians would play this, at least. Maybe there's a chance.
On here. This is a new trucking simulator game from Saber Interactive and Focus Home. So if you like SnowRunner, Mud Runner, things like that, this looks to be more of like an adventurous style trucking game. Possibly with characters, weather events. It looks like you're like your own freelance trucker. I don't know. This could be really cool. This was announced during the pre-show, and we wanted to mention it because we know a lot of people like these style of games, and they're always trying to put new spins on them. They've done that quite a bit recently with one that's a little bit more...
Dude, why would you even do this? Just go to California, get a trucking license for free. You don't have to know English. You don't even have to know how to drive a car, and you're just set.
More adventure-y, and another one that's a little bit more construction-y. So Road Kings is definitely something to keep an eye on. Now at number 4, we got a new game from Game Science, the folks behind Black Myth Wukong, a really great action game. So they're keeping the whole Black Myth thing with this new one called Jeang Qui, if I'm pronouncing that right. With it being a Black Myth game, it seems like there's
Jeang Qui, yes.
Sticking with Chinese mythology, this time centered around this Jeang Qui, who is apparently a god that can go between realms and hunts ghosts. I don't know, that sounds cool as hell. So are you going to be playing as kind of a god? Presumably the character teased at the end of this trailer. Yeah, I mean, it's got a lot of elements you'd expect. We see big beastly creatures, some weapons, a giant tiger, and what seems...
Hey, everyone loves giant tigers. This is what it is.
...to be the titular character, but just a cinematic trailer. Not much to go on here. I expect that this game is still very much in the works. It's probably going to be a while before we see more of it, but still, it's cool, and I like that the developers are sticking with the whole Black Myth thing and sticking with Chinese mythology, because it seems like it's just a really good thing to mine for stories for video games. Now down at number 3, check out...
Okay, that's exciting. I'm assuming it's going to be good.
Valor Mortis. This is the new game from the people behind Ghost Runner, and this is billed as a first-person action Souls-like. Yeah, but check it out. Like
oh no! Black Myth will come. That's 4. That's 4. Couldn't. Okay, listen. We just need 2 more. 1 more, and oh my god! I'm so good at predicting stuff.
You got like cool weapons, some supernatural powers. You're fighting monsters and all weird things, all kind of.
Of course, the French.
themed around a Napoleonic era, but they're really going for it, man. I have not seen a game that looks quite like this. It looks like they're going for a dash of Hunt Showdown, some Souls-like elements, more horror elements. I don't know. This is just really, really cool. Again, this was announced during the pre-show, but we wanted to mention it because it's one of the cooler things to come from this whole event. And as of right
This kind of gives me more BioShock vibes, honestly, than anything else, not gonna lie.
now, it just has a release date slated for
I want a new BioShock.
sometime in 2026. Now at number 2, we have Lords of the Fallen 2, the follow-up to the pretty great Souls-like from not too long.
5 Souls-like, there we go. It is what it is. But they keep selling. Souls-like games just keep on selling. It is what it is. I mean, I'm honestly surprised half of this shit ain't Souls-like games.
Ago, that was actually a follow-up to a different Lords of the Fallen game. This is Lords of the Fallen 2, and it's taking place 100 years after the events of the previous game. It's got that real cool signature, almost kind of like gothic Lord of the Rings heavy metal style to it. Apparently, the developers have taken a lot of lessons from the previous.
This looks. Oh, jeez, I like this
game, and
I can fix her.
Now this one is releasing sometime in 2020.
Her wings are made of arms, but I don't think that's a red flag.
Now at number 1, we got a new trailer for Resident Evil 9 Requiem, and I'll be completely honest.
Okay, I mean, Resident Evil, again, it's the same as Silent Hill. You like it, you don't, you don't. Everyone knew that this is happening. In any case, that was Games Rings 10 out of 10. Oh, bye.